Alrighty, I'm gonna do an overview here of my dad's 2016 Mazda CX-9. I'll give you some facts about it and stuff like that as I go along. Show you the interior, and I don't know, just see what happens, I guess. So starting off, as you can see, the grille, all chromed out. It follows a similar kind of look to other Mazda vehicles at the time. For example, we've got, this is my mom's 2018, and obviously you can see there are definitely some similarities there between the two. The headlights follow a similar pattern as well. This has chrome accenting, as you can see around bottom of the floor panels there, and these around the bumper and stuff. I'm not sure what the package is on this, or if there is one, but I actually don't see these rims often, and when I see them on the road, you know, that's what's like, oh, maybe that's my dad. But no, the rims are what throws me off, and I'm like, that's definitely not him. So just kind of funny. But going along the bottom here, you can kind of see it's got this darker plastic trim that goes the full length of the car, and the paint is this really cool darker blue color here, and I actually love the interior color to complement this as well. I think it looks really good. You got some roof rails up there following that same chrome pattern and chrome accenting along the windows and stuff like that. Looking at the back, it also follows the similar pattern of many Mazdas around the time, or at the time, and a lot of them kind of share similar. The taillights integrated with this chrome accenting, dual exit exhaust right there, and there. Reflectors on the bumper, which has plastic. The badging, it has Skyactiv technology, which I'm not sure is I'm not sure it's set to this one vehicle. I think a lot of them have that badging, and I'm not exactly entirely sure what it is. I think it's kind of their way of, I don't know, some sort of performance thing. And this is the all-wheel drive. These are also offered in front-wheel drive. And this one actually has a 4-cylinder engine, and it's quite a large vehicle. But it has a 4-cylinder in it. It's 2.5 liter, and it shares the same I don't know if it shares the same, but a lot of the other smaller ones, like the CX-9 and stuff, also have the 4-cylinder engine. This one generates about 227 horsepower. And it has a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. And I don't even think this one, no, it doesn't even have the hitch on it, the receiver. Let's take a look inside, I guess. So here we go. You've got this nice tan interior, and I love this color. The Taurus has it as well, and I love it. There you are. There's the seats. Door panel. I actually like these two, where it's like the full thing, and it's not like a little cubby. You can actually put your whole hand around that and close the door, which is much nicer feeling than just having like a little cubby hole right here. You gotta stick your hand in and you can't get a full grasp around it. I love that on this. Silver accenting his door handle. I don't really like these door handles, but it is what it is, you know. Taking a seat inside, you can see you've got, it's a screen, not a touch screen. Just control it with this knob here, which I don't know. Actually, no, it is actually not a touchscreen. I am sorry. But yeah, you control it with this knob, and you've got these buttons which also go with it is your volume knob, parking brake, your sport mode, and this actually has the same exact stuff. You'll find a lot of this looks all the same in other Mazdas, not just of this era, but other ones as well. Or even like the newer ones look a lot like this too. I think the shifter is the same exact from the one we've got in the garage. This is the same. This like type of different indicators and stuff. The sport mode button is the exact same. I think this whole panel is actually the same. And yeah, it just shares a lot of the same things. I think this panel is the same from the other one in there. This has the manual mode here. No paddle shifters, but it does have the one where you can kind of pump the stick and it will do it. This center console, which is a little bit goofy. I'm not a major fan of them. I guess it's just much easier if you just press this button here and it opens it sideways. You can open them one at a time. I've seen ones where I actually think the majority of them are like you just push one and they both open at the same time like that. But I don't know. If you just need one thing, you can just pop one open, close it, and you're good. That's that. Not massive storage in here, but I don't know, plenty enough for what you'd need. A couple of USB ports. This is newer, so it does have 12 volts as well, but it's going to have the USB for your phone and stuff. We've got 12 volt down here as well, near the feet. Sorry. All right. This also has the push start, so it doesn't have a key. Or it does have a key, it just doesn't have the actual thing that you'd put into a keyhole. So you can just push that. There's the gauge cluster. Obviously displays what doors open. I think this shares the same steering wheel with a lot of the other Mazdas from that era as well. One thing I forgot to talk about is this, which actually a lot of newer cars have this, where it kind of swipes and kind of meshes into your dash, which I think is excellent. That looks very great to me, so good on them. This as well comes flush up to here, which is something that's awesome. I'm not just complimenting Mazda on that. Many other car brands did this, and it just looks excellent, I think. This one has the Bose sound system, as you can see right there, Bose badging, as well as there. Another thing I like is this gloss black. They get very dirty, but they look excellent. That's also right here, as you can see, it's accumulated a ton of dust, but I still think it's excellent. This one has the sunroof in here, so you can just pull that open, and then I think all your controls are right here. Let's see, I don't think there's a sunglass holder right there. Nice sunglasses in there. Yeah, pretty much anything that isn't beige in here is pretty much the black and silver and stuff like that. But I'm alright with that. I still think it looks excellent. Let's hop into the back now, see what that looks like. These door handles, I also must say, oh, there you go. You can see the paint glitter in the sun. That looks excellent. This is an excellent color, I think. These are very slim and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe it's just easier to hold them. I don't know. I like those big truck handles, you know. I know the Expedition and the Navigator have those massive handles. The Telluride I've sat in, those big handles. Alright, so let's look in the back here. Obviously, the beige seats again, or tan, whatever you want to call them. Here's your center console, if I can open it. They really need to add like a tether or something to this, so you can just pull on it, rather than wedge your hand in here and open it this way. I think that's stupid. Another thing is, it's not so bad with this one, but other ones, where the seat doesn't kind of bucket in, where this sits like very low. I wish some of them had like locking, where it was kind of just space under it rather than sitting all the way down on there. But I guess if it's easier for them to make, that makes sense. Some more USB ports in here. And I think this is intended where you can just lay your phone in here, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, I don't think this fits a ton. So that sucks, but whatever. Couple of cup holders in here too. Just put that back. Again, would like to see like a tether, which a bunch of them have. I don't know why this doesn't. Hopping back in here, you can see there's your kind of rear, I don't know, I don't really want to call it a center console, but that's pretty much what it is. A couple of vents. You've got your fans, fan speed, you can turn it off, control where the air's going, your auto setting, and the heat or AC temperature. Close that back up. Yeah, that's that for the back seat. I'm just gonna show you how the how to access the third row. So pretty much this is pretty standard. I've seen a lot of them have this. You kind of just pull on this back handle, pull it up, and this will start to slide up like that. And I think if you pull it again, maybe not. Oh, there you go. Yep. That can slide in. You can climb in the third row back there. I'll get back in there in a second. So obviously, or actually, a lot of cars don't have this. Like brand new ones. I've seen 2020s that don't have this. I know the Telluride might come with this, but I didn't see it on this one I had. But you got floor mats back here, which is super nice. You won't dirty up those carpets and stuff. And basically, just to shut this, you pretty much just pull this back and slide this back. I do not know why they make them like this. When you slide it back, this front seat doesn't slide to the like furthermost back position. I'm not sure why they do that, because it just ends up creating another step. And this might just be me being lazy, but we got to pull on this, slide it back, and even this is like straight up now. So you still got to come back here and push this so it sits back, and now you're good. I kind of wish it was just the flip down on itself and then flip up, so these back two are just kind of open. A lot like the Taurus. If you've seen that, I wish they would have just done that. It's so much easier to get in. It gives you so much more extra space, and all you have to do, it's like 2 easy steps. You literally just pull on this, slams down, pull it again, and it flips up. So much easier than this. And it really doesn't require a lot of weight, because it kind of just pops up and stuff. But you know, it's whatever. It might just be because this is a smaller one and they're trying to incorporate a third row, and it's just not as simple enough to engineer something that will do that in such a smaller one. In the back, we've got these pointless sunshades. I don't know why. These things just annoy the crap out of me more than anything. Shut that, especially because we don't have a baby for it. So you've got these door handles, which are followed in the back, which I still love those. Excellent. And getting back into the third row, I'll open the hatch. Another thing is this has kind of got not such a flat back. It's really that hatchback-ish design. And I think the biggest issue with these is just the fact that power opening door, by the way, but if you can see here, they have to actually make that hatch go up a lot more. And even that, like, I could still hit my head here if I just graze it. Like, ow, I just backed my head there. But whereas with this, it's much more of a flat back, which just makes it much easier. And then you've got this a bunch of headroom up here, which is just, you're not gonna need pretty much. But aerodynamics, I guess. All right, third row, you've got 2 seats here, and you do it by, you pull up on this lever, which will pull up, and then these seats have to be these headrests have to be folded down. You just pull them up and they'll lock in place. Same with this one. like I said, 2 seats. You're definitely not gonna fit fully grown adults back here, so probably just kids, which is another issue with the Taurus. And this thing is pretty big, and that just sucks because many people are just not gonna buy it for the third row option, which to me just seems like a wasted thing. As well as it just doesn't seem like you have a ton of space back here. Even with these seats folded down, it doesn't seem massive. And I actually think the other one over there has actually a bigger cargo area. Sure, you've got these big pockets, but you can only like put so. People are gonna want to be carrying around like a big duffel bag or something back here, and you're not gonna be able to throw it in there, you know. You've got a couple of things back here. Got your cargo, I don't know, cargo hold things here. I think these are for seat belts to hold them in like that. Two cup holders on each side, which is nice. I don't see any 12 volts back here, which is kind of a negative, but it's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't, for being a pretty large SUV, it doesn't seem to have the kind of cargo space you want. Not sure what that is. Probably nothing. But yeah, I think that's just the biggest flaw with this, is the fact that it's just kind of their large flagship model, and it just doesn't have, it doesn't outbeat the competition for what it's competing for, you know. The third row just seems kind of pointless to me. If they just tried to engineer it to be like, if they tried to fill out this back portion here, it might have been better, but you know what? It's alright. I'm fine with it. Yeah, you can really see these rims and tires much larger than these right here. I'm actually not sure what the size is on them or anything, but they are a lot larger than these over here. I don't know, I mentioned it before, but it says the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder in it, which is actually the same as that one, and that's a CX-5. So kind of stretching it there with as far as the power, but you know, my dad's driven it for multiple years now, and he said it's plenty enough power, so you know what, I'm not gonna argue that. But yeah, I think the color is excellent. I think that's probably why he went with it, to be honest. As well as the inside, I think him and I are both a sucker for those tan, because I love those seats in that, and I love the seats in this, or just kind of the interior mesh of colors, you know. And I think it's pretty unique as well. Like I said, these are already kind of hard to spot on the road. Like, I don't see a ton of them, but the ones I do see are pretty basic. They're like a basic, like, darker gray, or I don't know, black. I have never seen white. I've never seen this blue ever, so I don't know. But I'm just thinking it's probably just not. When people go shopping for a third row seater, this just isn't at the top of their list. Like I kind of mentioned, the Expedition and the Yukons and stuff like that, it's just a better use of space. Probably the reason people buy this is just the styling. They enjoy this better than I don't know, the Yukons and stuff like that. Which even the base, not even the XL Yukon or the Suburban, or sorry, the Tahoe, even those have third rows. And I could be wrong, but I think it's 3 seats in the third row instead of just 2 like this one, which just obviously just beats it out of the competition. As well as it's higher up, it's bigger, it's more like a truck, you know. Whereas this is really just like a SUV. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. Leave any questions or comments in the comments, and see you guys next time.